Hey, Kimmy. It's probably not. Huh. Weird. Cat dad. Paper? Yep. Yeah. I like it, playing as like asking who. You already seen this game over before. It's a star rail thing. Plan to do some side quests. Like there's a limited event thing. It started, I think, today. And there's this thing that I have to finish. It's gonna be time consuming a little bit. Wait, what? Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. Mystery Trotter. Weird. Oh, somewhere here. I'm gonna heal. Sleepy. But I'll be fine. I can't get a trotter. It's not the one I'm looking for. What about you?
You won't get away.
Okay, I gotta focus on this thing.
I have something for you.
Yeah, so there.
Naughty child. Nap time. Time for an overhaul. delicate operation.
Weird. Okay, him again. It's gonna be a monster. This is a mess. I'm just kicking all the snow piles. That's my character sneezing.
Enemy data secure. Network defensible. Time for a good old counter. You won't get away. Perhaps you skin never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I no exception.
The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Enemy target.
Done with that. No. Alright. That's these dealt with. Why is it? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 left in this, and it's like. One, two. Alright, next area. Huh, it's easy, I think.
Hard work needs hard rest.
It's this thing.
Fighting is meaningless.
Again.
Enemy data network defensible.
Lost all of them now. Then we can move on. Oh, like Dax.
I've no interest in
Ready for another? No
the
chance.
truth of life and death. Revealed is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Oh, it's off. Alright,
Fighting is
that won't do much though. what? Ah, the dude's kind of annoying. Map. Back to here. Oh, luckily it's really getting close to the end of this side quest. Fine. Is there a wardrobe? That's probably the trotter, but still. The wardrobe, seriously? Alright. It's not heavily involved. Fair.
Time for a shot. Now, I have something for you. You won't get away. Enemy data signet mark.
You're blasting with everything I have, honestly.
Perhaps you skin anybody can see as its desire to control the heavens, and I am no exception.
No interesting.
Done. Back to here 2 more times. Maybe more than 2 times. But I hope it's 2 times. Fine. Dude is annoying. Sure. Here, let me go up. Well, these guys to get more of our like abilities up.
Fighting is meaningless.
Ready for another? That'll take.
I've no interest in
Enemy targets detected.
A trotter, seriously?
Get away. You won't get away. Commencing support.
Gates down.
Time for an overhaul. Enemy targets detected.
Sure.
That'll take more.
Fighting is meaningless.
I have something for you.
You're down.
The combat report will be ready soon.
Up here somewhere. It's probably, yeah, it's there, but I'm gonna check here first. Trench man.
Enemy data secure. Netmark defensible. Time for good old counter.
You won't get away. Perhaps you still can conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I may accept
The
you.
truth of life and the sanctuary is but a vision.
Okay, one more after this. The last one, hopefully. Oh, this is the last trotter, but hopefully I won't have to come back to this guy again. Fine.
Do you need me to formulate the next plan?
Where have you been? Hmm. It's a trotter.
Fighting is meaningless.
Enemy targets detected.
Anything close to being dealt with.
I have something for you.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death, distinction, is but a vision.
You won't get away. I have something for you.
Enemy data secured. Netmark effective.
Probably not gonna do much.
Perhaps you scheme never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I am no exception.
Fighting is meaningless.
Time for a shot.
That's all of them.
You won't get away.
Ready for another?
I've no interest in conflict.
You're done. Fine, we're going back to him. Dude's a mess. Defense. Yeah, I was talking on him for a little bit. Wait, I'll check one thing. I feel like I didn't have any of the audio turned on. Pretty sure that I didn't have any. Yeah. Other.
Do you need me to formulate the next plan?
Just tried this guy out as well. I have my healer and ice. Okay, about
Small fry. Step out of it.
Cutting the net.
so left.
The punches decide.
Stand still.
Commencing support.
That's easy. Fine.
Small fry. You're cooking.
Cutting the net.
We have the upper hand.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Another one.
The punches decide. Step out of it.
Enemy data set net mark effective. Time for a good old counter.
Cutting the net.
Enemy targets detected.
Time for relax.
Alright. More monsters.
We have the upper hand.
Stand still.
Done. Sell everything.
Small fry. You're
Not sure
cooking.
this does anything though.
Cutting the net.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Naughty child.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Alright. both are down. At least the shields.
May as well
Where's
kill
the
them all.
applause?
You know what?
See some sparks fly!
We have the upper hand.
Sweet. Use the troll. Everything's like done. Look, it's an okay character, but it's like, eh.
We're just having fun.
Say bye to breathing.
Enemy data secure. Netmark defensible. Time for a good old counter.
Stand still.
I need more stamina.
More business, eh?
May as well kill them all.
Not that bad. So I do have a healer, so it should be fine. Guess that's separate.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Say bye to breathing.
Enemy data netmark defensible. Time for a good old counter.
Almost done.
We're just having fun.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Okay, that's a bit of a waste. Not full health, but good enough. Yeah, that should be fine.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Fun. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna switch out. No, I can't. I don't have the fire one. Dang it. Actually, it kind of makes sense why I took Palo.
Enemy data secure. Network defensible. Time for good old counter.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Good. The stronger the better.
May as well kill them all.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Stand still.
Naughty.
Um. Why is she here?
Commencing support.
Right? I don't really get if the relic thing did. Yeah, mine is better.
Just a little bit.
Everyone.
I owe you one. Just
Enemy
getting
data
started.
secured. Network defensible. Time for good old counter.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra. Get cocky.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Naughty child.
You go.
I owe you, Mall Fry. More business, eh? Huh?
So close to getting this shield down.
I'm okay. That's better.
Thanks for the support.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my
Oh,
customer?
getting rid of it.
I charge extra.
Damn, that was heavy and hit. Probably should have switched, but oh well.
We're just having fun. Huh?
Time for a shot. Now time.
Commencing support.
The punches just get coming. We're just having fun.
Done. Move him out. Kafka in, and then the shield guy. Shield on.
Enemy data secure. Netmark effective. Time for a good old counter.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
These things again.
Just in time.
Naughty child. Now time. Relax.
That dude's not a big fan of Kafka for some reason.
May as well kill them all. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
This ends here.
Stand still.
We have the upper hand.
Time for a shot. Just a
Yeah,
little.
wasn't it? And then just got the first.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Focusing broken.
At all.
I don't know. Just a little difference? Seriously? And continue with the Chlora thing. How many of those? Okay, like halfway there. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Trials. Yeah, these two, even though I already saw how they work.
Does that hurt?
Here to crash the party? Keep up! Ready to lose your you can fight it, or rock with it!
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Good times. Time to say bye.
Alright.
Boom.
We're just having fun.
Stand still.
Let's rock! What's the face?
More business, eh?
Done. There's also this place also has trials apparently that I didn't know about, but I did well before. I didn't do these because I already played through them. So I'm gonna go for the rest of them.
Show your courage. Situation.
Move carefully.
Lend me your strength.
I've no interest in.
Naughty child.
Fighting is meaningless.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
I've no interest in conflict.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
The truth of life and death is sanctioned. It's but a vision.
So basically she's a boost. I'm not really that big on the whole boosting thing, but it works. Shield gone.
I'm with you. Move carefully. In the name of Landa, will forged in ice never falters.
Giant shield.
Is that all you got?
Let me pay you back. Tenfold! The truth of life is sanctioned. It's but a vision. Heal.
Haven't learned your lesson?
No interest in conflict. This ends here. Too late to repent.
Oh, we're rolling it down.
Fighting is meaningless. Hope you're. flame of Landor will, forged in ice, never falters!
Clara.
A thousand wonders to raise your spirit and fight us.
Okay.
My turn.
I want to protect everyone too.
Help me, Lizard Form.
Why?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Welcome, customers. Yeah, tough luck running into me.
So basically, she's kind of like a tank. Like on the principle of you attack, well, the enemy attacks, then you're supposed to like get them to attack or something. Kind of weird.
Let's go say hi.
We're in trouble now. Yeah! Strike with heart. My turn.
Practice is all sorts descent.
Seize the moment.
How many can you block?
Bladed flush. Tough luck running into me. A thousand wonders to raise and fight its high. Strike with heart. My turn.
Another one.
Let's be friends. Yeah!
Bladed flush. Practice is all sorts descent.
Yeah, small dragon. Yes, people.
Good person. Here I come. Follow, you wanna win. Need a doctor?
Too late to repent.
Okay.
The truth of life and death is sanctuary,
Bro,
but a vision.
why am I such an idiot? I was gonna die. Okay, who next? Oh,
Let me tend your wounds. Time to show you. Your prescription.
wrong button.
Here I come.
One, two, Remember these. I can immediately throw in here. Not get anything.
You, Pascal, very like Clara. Good boy, Pascal.
Based on the information gathered, it is recommended that Pascal's data be formatted and integrated into the base network so that he doesn't threaten the property or safety of the camp's residents.
I know this is the most sensible option, but Pascal...
Welcome, outsider. Thanks to Clara's hard work, the repairs were completed successfully.
Yes, the little fella is alive and well again. It's just that some parts aren't completely back to normal yet. Well, how should I put it? You, Pascal, good. I am called Name.
Okay.
Oh, look, Pascal is greeting you. It's just, his speech is still a little confusing.
Huh?
The examination conducted earlier revealed that the information stored in this robot's core module is incompatible with the new hardware. Furthermore, many defective networks were detected in the core module. A significant amount of muddled information with unknown content was discovered during a deep scan.
Simply put, Pascal's brain is filled with junk information of unknown origin. This junk, along with hardware that's incompatible with his core, caused him to lose his ability to communicate. Fortunately, apart from the language module, Pascal is still functioning properly.
However, the robot still has a 44.7% chance of malfunctioning. It's recommended that Pascal's data be formatted and integrated into the base network.
High probability.
Mr. Svarog, I understand, but I think Pascal is different. He possesses a quality that other small robots don't have. In some ways, I believe he's similar to Mr. Svarog. I can't overlook this unique quality. Mr. Svarog, could you give me a little more time? I want to investigate this further. If we don't find anything, you can integrate Pascal into the network.
Understood, Clara. I respect your wish. In the meantime, I'll make sure that this robot doesn't endanger other people or property.
Alright.
I'd like to recap what I discussed with Mr. Svarog earlier. Let's begin by doing exactly what we did before. Find a new shell, put Pascal's core in it, and see if the hardware is compatible.
According to the analysis, Pascal's original hardware was a direwolf or grizzly model. If we can put its core into the appropriate shell, there's an 87.3% chance that its language module will return to normal.
There are all kinds of abandoned robots in the machine graveyard. Let's go take a look.
Alright. Here.
Quiet. It's the same old place. Everywhere you look, there are robots that have lost the ability to function. Hey, big brother, take a look over there. This is an automaton direwolf, but it appears to have been modified. It's most likely another abandoned robot pet. Although it doesn't seem to be functioning, you should still be cautious when approaching it.
is it farting on me?
Oh no! It's still active! Watch out! This big fella is completely out of control. Let's quiet him down.
The truth of life in distinction is but a vision.
Enemy targets detected. Time for a shot.
Perhaps you skin everyone that conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Commencing some.
Time for an overhaul.
Again?
The truth of life distinction is but a vision.
Here it is. This is the core. I'll pack it up and take it with us. Then all that's left is to drag the shell back. It's okay. I'm strong too. I'll tuck the core in a little tighter so it doesn't fall out. Judging from how active the robot was, its core isn't just scrap metal. It should be repairable. I can't let any robot go to waste if it can be repaired. So, I'm going to try to fix them all.
But you won't have the shells.
Thank you for understanding me. You know, I have a large safe full of core modules that I've gathered around the underworld. Every day, I try to figure out how to repair some of them and return the robots to normal. Except, there are a lot more than Mr. Svarog and I can handle on our own. But I'm sure I can fix them all one day. We can't relax yet. We must work harder. Really? I can't wait! I was talking so much that I totally lost track of time. Let's head back. Otherwise, Mr. Svarog and Pascal will get worried.
Alright, continuation of this.
Mr. Svarog, we're back!
Welcome back. Return. Clara. Rivet. Failure.
Welcome back, Clara. I've completed my further analysis of this robot. Although no abnormal behavior was detected during the analysis, the muddled information in the robot's core module is still rapidly increasing. The risk of abnormal behavior is expected to rise to 76.1% in 3 hours.
Does he have some kind of bug in him?
Lost. Pascal. Protect. Good. Hurt? No.
It appears we don't have much time left. Mr. Svarog, have you discovered anything else?
Conclusion. It is impossible to determine the time of manufacture, purpose, and ownership of this robot. During my analysis, I extracted the robot's serial number and searched for it in the Underworld's automaton database. According to my search, there are 32 automatons with the same serial number as this one. Even after eliminating the scrapped ones, 3 automatons still match the keyword description.
Failure. 3. Back. Rivet 1. Failure.
It appears so. I'm not sure what he's trying to say, though.
While we were talking, the robot's failure rate increased. We should activate alert mode.
Tempering. Tempering. Back. Back. Back to Rivet. Fire. Fire.
Pascal is becoming increasingly unstable. We should change his shell. Pascal, I'm going to change your shell. Don't worry, it won't hurt.
Back, 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 back to Rivet! 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 Return. Waiting. Continue. Repair. Waiting. Failure. Waiting.
Still not functioning properly? What's wrong, Pascal?
Watch out, Clara.
Failure. 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 Failure.
Pascal? No! He's running away!
Clara.
Okay, it's just
Pascal! Did he run off towards Rivet Town? Let's follow him!
fine.
No, Clara. Just leave it to me. I'll order the robots to pursue this one.
No, Mr. Svarog! Please, don't!
She's giving him the puppy dog eyes.
Please leave Pascal to me. It was my decision to keep him in the first place, so I must take full responsibility. I'm certain Pascal won't do anything to harm anyone. But if something goes wrong, please let me handle this myself. Please, Mr. Svarog. That's right. This all started with me and can only end with me.
Alright.
I'm certain Pascal would never do anything to harm anyone.
He did try to attack us the first time we met him.
Clara, please tell me how you came to this conclusion.
Pascal possesses a quality that other small robots lack. It's kind of similar to the emotions we humans have. I've only ever seen this quality in Mr. Svarog. I feel a warmth from these emotions. I feel drawn to this quality and try to respond back in my own way. But I'm also aware that not all emotions in this world are positive. If there are too many negative emotions that go unchecked, then someone needs to step in and stop them. The only things that can stop such negative emotions are rationality and responsibility. This is a valuable lesson I've learned from Mr. Svarog.
What is this?
Mr. Svarog, I want to help Pascal overcome those negative emotions. I want to take on this responsibility. That way, I won't have to hide behind Mr. Svarog anymore.
Not her.
I understand, Clara. I support your decision. I won't intervene unless the situation risks spinning out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Svarog.
Why does he have a little grin?
So, let's go. Look, Pascal's over there. Pascal, who did this to you?
Pain. Hurt. Pain. Hurt. Pain. Hurt. Hurt. Pain.
Clara, get away. This is a fragmentum creature. It's extremely dangerous.
A fragmentum creature? What are you talking about? How is that possible? Pascal is obviously a robot, just like you. Could it have malfunctioned? It appears to be normal.
Please step back. I shall eliminate this fragmentum creature.
No, it's going to attack Pascal. We have to stop it.
Hostility detected. Commence elimination protocols.
Oh no! It seems to think we're its enemy
Strange protocols.
Move carefully.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Network defensible. Time for good old counter.
Naughty child. I have something for you.
Fighting is meaningless.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
That'll be
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life is sanctuary.
Getting close to defeating it as well. Done.
Phew. Luckily, the patrol robot and Pascal's cores are still intact. The big fella's shell is only slightly dented. Thank you for your help. The only thing that puzzles me is why the big fella mistook Pascal for a fragmentum creature. I can't figure it out. Well, let's not worry about that now. Anyway, I'll take this core back and examine it. Now, let's insert Pascal's core into the big fella's shell.
Language module. Connect. Connecting. Connection. Complete. Testing. Verifying. All modules working. Connected. Welcome back, everyone. Finally. Pascal has been waiting.
Pascal, you're back to normal. Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
This is a
Pascal,
mess.
could you please, explain why you were stealing parts?
Collecting. Parts. Returning to workshop.
Workshop? Oh, do you mean the tempering workshop in Rivet Town?
Been waiting. Repair. Follow, please. Pascal!
These modules look kind of wonky.
Pascal ran off. He went in that direction. I think he wants us to follow him. I think this place used to be a restaurant. One time, I found a bunch of canned food here. The vagrants in the camp were so happy. However, I've always wondered, the light here, why is it still on? This place has clearly been abandoned for a long time. Also, there's dust all over the place, but none of the equipment appears to be deteriorating. I don't think so. No one should be living here. I never saw anyone when I came here to hunt for supplies. Anyway, someone must be looking after this place. But who? And why?
Clara, welcome back. Rivet Town. Look, isn't it shiny? Job, Pascal. Done. Nice.
Huh? Could it be? Pascal has been repairing this abandoned town?
Pascal, repair. Indeed. Waiting. Been everyone. Parts. Pascal, collect. Non-stop. Rivet Town, repair. Non-stop.
It seems that Pascal was stealing parts because he wants to repair the town.
Waiting. Everyone. Pascal, non-stop. Leave, everyone. Come back one day.
Has Pascal been waiting for Rivet Town's evacuated residents to return?
Repair. Been every day. Pascal, use, can, everyone return.
Module's still busted.
Pascal has been looking after the town so that everyone can go back to their previous lives when they return.
Workshop. Tempering. Here. Base. Pascal. Secret. Parts. Store. Enemies not here. Place safe. Scared. No need, everybody.
Ah, this appears to be the secret base where Pascal keeps the parts. Although we now know why he took them, there are still many unanswered questions. For example... Right. That bigger robot said that. How strange. I wonder if we can find any clues here.
Probably is like a fragmentum creature
Rivet Town.
somewhere.
Live, Clara. Tour. Feel free, please.
These pages are so neatly cut out. Oh, and they smell like geomarrow fuel. Is there someone here in Rivet Town doing this? Or could Pascal have collected the pages and put them together? This must be the result of Pascal's meticulous repairs. But the little fella doesn't really need the monitor, does he? Hey, those look like handprints on the side of the cabinet. Human handprints. Could this monitor have been recently used by someone? Huh? What's this? A diary? Wow, such neat handwriting. No, wait a minute. I think this was printed onto the cover. Could it be Pascal's? Pascal. So that's what happened. Let me think.
Okay.
How about we go over Pascal's whole story again, from the start? That is correct. So, Pascal used to be a robot guardian of Rivet Town. Pascal's backup power was activated for some reason shortly after the residents were evacuated. It woke up to discover that the whole place had been abandoned. So, it decided to collect parts, repair the town, and wait for everyone to return. However, for some reason, Pascal keeps getting attacked by his fellow robots because the automatons think he's a fragmentum creature.
He probably is one.
I'm not sure, but I suspect Pascal's tormented sense of self. The module used to detect emotions was frequently damaged, eventually turning him into a small robot that did nothing but collect parts. I don't know. I can't find the answer in Pascal's diary. Pascal, why do your peers keep rejecting you?
Big brother. Clara. Tour. Enjoyable, is it? Pascal, collect parts. Ready. Continue. Or, wait. Instruction. Next.
Pascal's consciousness does not appear to have returned to the level shown in the diary.
Big brother. Clara. Rivet Town resident. Pascal, protect everybody!
I see. Thank you so much, Pascal. You can stop gathering parts for the time being. Just stay here and wait for us to return and give you your next orders, alright?
Pascal, affirmative. Be good. Wait.
Let's go back to Mr. Svarog and talk about what to do next.
Okay. Why did it good night? Right imagine.
So, that's what happened, Mr. Svarog. But there's one thing I don't understand. Why is Pascal being treated as a fragmentum creature?
This robot has been repairing itself using fragmentum-contaminated components for an extended period of time. Therefore, automatons connected to the base network recognize it as a fragmentum creature. This is a minor issue that can be resolved by replacing components. Do not worry.
Oh, understandable.
I see. Has Mr. Svarog ever witnessed a similar incident anywhere in the network?
No. Network-connected automatons regularly clear out muddled information in their core modules. The likelihood of a robot gaining sentience beyond control is approximately 0.12%. For those that aren't connected to the network, the chance climbs to 3.23%. Please keep in mind that these probabilities are only estimates. Over the past 700 years, this has never happened in the underworld. Actually, I do. Contrary to popular belief, improbable events that are easily disregarded frequently result in catastrophes. Given that automatons can still develop emotion modules using their own processing power, I have a backup plan in place.
Mr. Svarog always takes all factors into account and handles problems logically. I can't do that myself yet.
I don't think you want that though.
So, what should we do with Pascal?
It is recommended that Pascal's data be formatted and integrated into the base network. I will maintain the robot's core module and repair its hardware once it has been integrated into the base network. There is a greater than 97.2% chance that this robot will return to normal after the bad sectors and muddled information are removed. However,
But once the formatting is complete, Pascal's emotional intelligence will vanish.
correct.
Is there no other option?
This option minimizes both internal and external losses. Although Clara's account indicates that the robot is relatively stable, the assessment based on the computations shows that both the risk of Pascal crashing and the amount of muddled information are increasing when it approaches 100%.
I understand, but I don't think I'm ready to give up on Pascal just yet. We've helped Pascal find compatible hardware. If we can eliminate the muddled information without damaging the sectors linked to his emotional intelligence,
But what if those are the things that are giving him that?
You know the chances of that are incredibly low, Clara. There's only one way to completely remove muddled information: overwriting. When the muddled information is removed, the base network will create a comprehensive backup and overwrite the data stored in the corresponding sector.
maybe there's another way. We can install a lock in Pascal's core, clear the redundant data, and locate the core sectors that are still intact. Then, we can install a new suite of operational programs. This suite of programs can regulate Pascal's behavior and prevent him from hurting people. With this method, we might be able to retain as much of Pascal's emotional intelligence as possible while keeping him out of trouble. If we can keep Pascal's emotional intelligence, I might be able to teach him to treat people with kindness, What do you think, Mr. Svarog?
This procedure is theoretically viable, but there are risks. It will not eliminate the muddled information. Additionally, the newly installed programs may be later contaminated by it. In other words, because we cannot monitor the robot outside of the network, this approach can only guarantee Pascal's stability for a brief period of time. The probability of the robot crashing again is around.
And if that happens, I'll do it again. And if it happens again, I'll go through the exact same steps. I'll guide him and fix him. No matter how many times it happens, I'll be there to help Pascal.
But he will forget about you, Clara. He will repeatedly forget you, as well as all the emotions and memories he has previously accumulated. His limited storage capacity will eventually become completely overwritten by infinite copies of muddled information in an everlasting cycle. Clara, the challenge will be tougher than you can possibly imagine. Are you sure this is the path you want to take? There, Clara. There's no need to rush to a conclusion. The variable in Belobog's fate is still here. Perhaps he can suggest the best solution.
Why are you trying to pin this on me, dude? I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. I trust your judgment.
We trust your decision.
Don't make me decide. I'm not
Both
doing
have
this.
provided their solutions. Svarog thinks that formatting Pascal's data and integrating him into the base's network is necessary. But doing so will deprive Pascal of his special emotional intelligence. Although it may sound cruel, this approach best prevents Pascal from posing a threat. Clara thinks she can use programming to control Pascal's behavior and prevent him from causing harm while keeping his emotional intelligence intact. However, this doesn't address the root of the issue, and it also requires Clara to devote much time and effort to Pascal. Although Clara will use Pascal's emotional intelligence to help guide him in the right direction, Pascal could still go out of control in the future. In addition, Pascal has a history of stealing, even though he never caused any harm to anyone. This is also a major concern. What is most important here? I need to think carefully and choose one solution. Then persuade the other person.
Why? Why do I have to, you know, I'm just, I don't make it rap.
Clara proposed that you should choose Outsider. I respect her wish. Have you made a decision about how to handle Pascal? I had anticipated this possibility. Tell me what you think. I understand. Over the past 700 years, there has never been an automaton that has developed emotional intelligence through its own computational power. Pascal is an intriguing subject worth researching. However, in my opinion, protecting humanity's safety and property is more important than research. Clara believes in you as a variable. Either way, your input will be taken into account. I'll keep gathering information and calculating new possibilities. Do you have any other insights, Outsider? Clara's determination. This entry contains information that is difficult to quantify and may cause computational difficulties. Nonetheless, real experience has demonstrated that Clara's determination can often overcome all challenges. To ensure that Clara grows up well, I've always avoided overburdening her. But if Clara insists on taking on such responsibilities, then I have no right to object. There's no need to discuss this any further. If you insist on using Clara's solution, the Svarog base network will completely support you.
My choice will have a direct impact on the outcome. I should mull it over.
Sure. Let's give her a try.
Pascal, we're back.
Pascal, good. Waiting. Waiting. Further instructions.
Now, please be a good boy and don't move. Pascal, we've got Mr. Svarog to help treat your illness. He'll help you recover.
Illness? What is illness? But Pascal not move, recover, health.
Mr. Svarog, let's get started.
Understood. The protective programs are ready for installation.
I hope I made the right decision. Is it done?
The programs were successfully installed. The robot will require offline maintenance and will be unable to communicate for some time. We can return to it later.
I see. In that case, let's go back to the base.
I think it's over. I'll check in with Clara later to see what's up.
Enemy part 3. Night Stranger? Sure. Hmm. Huh? Yeah, kinda makes sense. Well, huh?
Quiet!
You won't get away.
Well, they're done.
delicate operation.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Shikue sent us a psi crane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible. We found it. Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby.
Being attacked by wolves.
There. That must be who Miss Shikue asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous! Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Qing Ni is in trouble.
Don't worry, Miss Cheney. We've been in worse danger.
Perhaps you skin anyone that conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I am no exception.
Too late to repent.
You won't get away. We have the upper hand.
I have something for
Enemy
you.
data
Blast
secure.
all of them.
Network effective. Time for a good old counter.
Naughty child.
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No can do, Miss Qingni. We're not abandoning you.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Take two.
Cloud Knights, formation! Prepare to engage! Hold on, Qingyi. We're coming to get you!
The truth of life and death. Vivisection is but a vision.
Perhaps you skin anyone that
Last one.
conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I am no exception.
Done.
Fighting
Enemy
is
data
meaningless.
secure. Network
Guess
effective.
not done.
Time for a good old counter.
I'm okay. Just a little something.
We have the upper hand. You won't get away.
That'll take more than medicine.
The truth of life and death. Revealed in
Yeah, just break them. This one.
Time for an overhaul. Enemy targets detected.
Bonk.
You won't get away.
didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qing decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by. Qing, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Qingni. It was nothing.
You flatter me. This is a Skyfaring Commission affair, yet the two of you had to put yourselves in harm's way. I am ashamed. It was because of both of you that Qing escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qing irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qing. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
So it didn't happen.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her. You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother. Yes, after all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough. But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qing piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more. Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting. Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace. Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum. All right, let's head out before it gets late.
There's so many quests all over the place.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Ignore the D-team thing.
Why won't you listen to me?
Because it's my life! You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Luofu's best pilot, just like you were.
So this is where the storyline will go.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me. But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? I don't understand.
Alright. They're a mess.
And I don't understand why you don't understand.
She's acting like a teenager, but both of them are, honestly.
Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helmmaster's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Qingni, where are you going? I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
I wanna, like, troll.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now. Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail. It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis to a living planet. I thought I'd forgotten what fear was. But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests.
Nah, it's fine.
I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring. Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day. We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
Is he trying to flirt?
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me. Looks like you still wish to talk. Seems our every meeting is accompanied by an incident of some sort. I hope I can meet the Astral Express crew under better circumstances next time.
Really? We can't even ask her stuff? Oh man.
You two, please, wait! Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that. So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me. But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Chingney, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, in my personal experience, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like water. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Chingney?
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Star Watcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside. Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good? I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything.
Go for it.
How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskiff Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the LaFu.
Probably gonna finish this quest and then go back to that dungeon thing.
We're here! The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cienjo LaFu is it's a drink, and it's inside this vending machine. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy. Here, Mung Bean Soda. 1 can each. This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but I love it.
Let me try. A nostalgic experience.
Oh, is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
How is it? Bearable?
We just being rude to her.
That bad? Sorry. But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying. Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Ooh, I know a really great place in Starskiff Haven to Starskiff watch.
Uh-uh. What did I deal with?
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Says deaf.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death. I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Xianzhou Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Jingni?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies. If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. And if they reach for a toy star skiff, no, not me. My genius mom did.
What did you do?
Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barisan anti-aircraft fire. Like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed. I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can influence their whole life.
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the 3rd Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect.
Sure.
I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary. I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madame Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky. It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me. Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
Yeah.
Sorry. Please don't mention the mung bean soda again.
He was not appreciative, Dad.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's trinket would have dropped around here.
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Chingni?
Let me think. It should be a little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
This is your area of expertise. Your powers of perception are impressive, that's all. I think you're the right person for the job.
We're just trolling. That ain't it.
A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage. Makes sense. How could a bird that's known the sky live in a cage?
Mommies?
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember?
So?
You think my mom would carry this with her?
It's a beautiful vase, though. What an intricate pattern. Isn't that the divine beast fortune pattern?
You're so smart, Mr. Yang.
Well, I only recently found out about it. A Devastator glaive? Is this from the battle? There were a lot of Cloud Knights.
No. This is only a replica. Probably some kind of film prop.
Well, this is too big for a trinket.
This thing?
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside. Is this the hunt crest? This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Chingni. I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Not yet. I want to go back later. There's something I hope you two can help me with first.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking. What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her?
The
My mom
whores.
clearly misses her flying days, otherwise she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
Maybe we can ask some people who might know the truth. Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helm Master Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
General Jin Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh, right. You're the General's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
Nah.
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why Helm Master Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot. We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother. Yes, leave it to us.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskiff Haven. I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Womp.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Hey, there's something I need to tell you.
Mr. Yang, and you? What brings you to the seat of Divine Foresight this time?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helm Master Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again. The seat of Divine Foresight heard that Yukong seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
We heard that Helm Master Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions. But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helm Master Yukong would decline to answer. If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot? Did Qingni tell you any of this? It all serves to remind me. A long time ago, a young Foxian girl, charged by the Knights with a high-speed flight violation, was brought before me as punishment. Now, she's the Madam Helmmaster, my equal. If I were to turn back the sands of time and try to convince my past self that the little girl in front of me would one day become a wise and experienced Helmmaster, I would have probably never have believed it. The Yukong of the past was nothing like she is now, spending her days surrounded by documents at her desk. She was a flaming wind. The only one who could ever calm her was her comrade. Yes, large fighter starskiffs need to be operated in pairs. One pilot takes the helm, the other controls the turrets. The legend of the ace fighter pilot is incomplete without the ace gunner. Yukong's partner was Sai. Both at the controls and behind the turret. Sai was like a cold blade, efficient, decisive, unfeeling when she had to be. It's hard to imagine such contrasting personalities working in perfect harmony. As I mentioned, the campaign inflicted heavy losses on the Xianzhou Air Force. Oh, this is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter? Where did you find this?
This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more than 100,000. Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today? Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories. Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Cai, perished on the battlefield.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
Fine.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds. However, it is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Sai trusted each other with their lives. The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past. as the past is starting to affect her future.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Jingyi.
Womp. How much more of this is there?
Ah, you're here! My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk. Mm-hmm. Probably because of me.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way, we don't bump into each other. Really? I think it's silly. Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
Indeed. That's probably why Yukong was never willing to fly again after the battle, and why she forbids you from flying.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Jingyi. You should talk with her yourself.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This pass that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum. I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Jingyi?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission. Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look. I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Jingyi. You'll need to do the searching yourself.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
Yo, can I help you? I know what it looks like, but I'm using Celestial Jade to improve the algorithm. I'm working, I swear.
Sorry. Sorry. We'll get going.
We can use this one. Okay. Let me see. Helmmaster's personal archive. Oh, got it! Let's go take a look.
Feels a bit wrong.
It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary!
Miss Qingmi, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
It should be fine. This is from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll be waiting over there.
What do you mean? Why can't I stay here? You have to...
Fine.
Don't read other people's diaries, you weirdos. Privacy.
Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot. Come on, please look at it with me. I need someone to give me some advice. Let's read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
What is the meaning of this? The Helmmaster's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around? What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? The nerve. How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
Mr. Yangmin, please, calm down. Let us explain.
I see. Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
I understand, Mr. Yangming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through. I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to Helmmaster.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit. This divine object, if I remember correctly, It's the one Madame Yukong always carries with her? I heard the war that forged this object was only won thanks to the Rainbow Arbiter's blessing. If Madame Yukong still carries objects from that pilot, then perhaps she still longs for the sky.
If Mom still longs for the sky, then why does she no longer fly?
Perhaps Tsai's passing was too much for her. You shouldn't be asking me about this. Ask your mother. Miss Tsai? I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guanyan couldn't match their numbers. Well, after he passed away in battle, Tsai rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows which flight will be their last. Tsai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Tsai's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire. Nonsense. As a Xianzhou native, I've lived long enough to remember more than the Foxian pilots could ever hope to. In the end, all the ace pilots perished. The only thing I can do is to remember them and ensure they are not forgotten too soon.
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yang Ming.
You are welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed. Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon. Do you have any other questions? Madame Yukong will be back soon. No, this isn't something I should read. Don't show it to me. Yes. Just ask some other questions. Ones I can answer.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look. That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first? A paper kite, personal letters, and a copy of Otherworldly Delights? So Mom likes these kinds of novels? Huh, I thought she'd prefer more heroic stuff. But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments on the... There's some exhibition material, not sure if it's relevant. This is the Fallen Heroes archive. Mom stored them right next to her. Every time our pilots returned from the battlefield, my mother would tell me never to forget the cost of victory. But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments. Got it. This looks similar to Mom's diary, but it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai. So, I was adopted? And this Miss Sai was my real mother? I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming. Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot?
That makes sense.
When I was little, I asked my mom where my dad was. She said I was grown from the Star Skiff assembly line at Stargazer Navalia. I thought she was just a bad liar. I even thought she meant I'd inherited her talent with star skiffs. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now. Can you come with me one more time? I want to have a proper chat with Mom. Yes. Thank you.
You're all done? Did it go smoothly? I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but he and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
It's okay. I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors. When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her.
Sure.
Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Star Skiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now. I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But...
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say? This divine object is a testament to Yukong's devotion to the hunt. Qingni believes it's a sign that Yukong still misses the life of a fighter pilot. Still, it doesn't seem... Qingni remembers that Yukong has always avoided talking about her career as a fighter pilot, and that she wants to prevent Qingni from following the same path. Why? Doesn't... Qingni's birth mother, Cai, was Yukong's lifelong friend. When Cai passed away in that devastating war, Yukong adopted her daughter. Perhaps this unbearable memory is a root of Yukong's concerns. Still, It's clear that Yukong suffered greatly after that terrible war. Is that why she doesn't want Qingmi to be a fighter pilot?
Is that Sai's diary? How did you... I understand now. I'm sorry, Qingmi. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space, to be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance, to float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom. Sai was like that too. We're friends since childhood. We flew star skiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. Of course, the same could be said of yourself. But those are my best memories. You would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims. System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main Borison fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
Mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear. It was the last time I spoke to Sai. Sai? Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes. Sai?
Thank you. You go. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Qingmi walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? almost here. Stay with me. Jingni is waiting for you. She lost Guang Yan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Sai? Sai? When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the starskip, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Sai, your father Guangyan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. Do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter, I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. But if this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you, even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
But why?
Because I already touched the sky.
Annoying cranes. I'm gonna focus on this for a little bit.
Say bye to breathing.
You won't get away. I have something for you.
Relax. That's better. Thanks. You're too good to me.
I really don't like her that much for some reason.
Commencing support. You won't get away. I have something for you.
That'll take nap time. May as well kill them all.
Sure.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter. You won't get away.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Perhaps you scheme anything that conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Just in time.
Time for an overhaul.
Stand still. That's better.
Thanks for the support.
I'm okay.
Barely felt it.
I have something for you.
Enemy targets detected.
Just a little something.
Feel.
Thanks. You're
Enemy
too
data
good to me.
net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
Done.
Good times never last. Time to say
Really?
bye. Boom.
I actually really like her attack.
Just in time.
Enemy targets detected.
Relax. Stand still.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another? Time for a shot. That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Should be fine.
I'll end your misery. You won't get away. We have the upper hand.
Bonk. Okay, so we should probably just base it on the main one, on healer. My healer, because I don't trust that one.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Enemy data secured. Network accessible. Time for a good old counter.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I am no exception.
Just in time.
You won't get away. Commencing support.
Time for an overhaul.
You won't get away.
That'll take. Stand still.
It's buffing itself.
Enemy targets detected.
Can't use that. Alright. This place is full of them. Sure.
never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
We got in the fire one, but oh well.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Enemy data secure. Network defensible. Time for a good old counter. All into misery. Commencing
The
support.
truth of life and death. Will the sanctuary
Whittle it down.
Next.
Just a little something.
Don't worry about me.
I'll free you. Disappear among
Oh,
the sea
break.
of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Too late to repent.
Enemy targets detected.
Almost done.
Not good. Enemy data secure. Network
Ice from my
Time for a
sweetness.
good old counter. You won't get away.
Too late to repent.
I have something for you.
That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Thanks for the support.
Sure.
Time for an overhaul. Commencing support. You won't get away.
That'll take more.
Don't worry about me.
Perhaps you humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I am no
The
exception.
truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Yeah,
The sanctuary.
the rest will be rolled down either way, so it doesn't really matter.
Just in time.
That's better.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
You won't get away.
I think he choked on something.
Say bye to breathing. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Down. Healer always will stay. Do you have fire? And sure.
more than medicine.
Much obliged.
You won't get away. We have the upper hand.
Ready for another?
I have something for you.
That's better.
Thanks for the support. Enemy targets detected.
Crunch. Cough, cough. Cough, cough.
May as well kill them all.
Too late to repent.
Stand still.
Commencing support.
Sure.
Nap time.
I feel would have been a better way to find. He's still on. Tara.
Enemy data secured. Network activated. Time for good old counter.
Perhaps you schematic
Involve someone in them first.
to control the heavens.
Pretty grisly.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Didn't hurt.
Is that annoying for me where it can force you to do it? I don't know if those bonds in the gremlins.
Just in time.
You won't get away.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
We have the upper hand.
Stand still.
I have something for you. Just a little.
That's better.
Not sure if it'll get rid of digression.
Time for an overhaul.
Enemy data sig network
I'm down.
Time for good old counter.
You won't get away.
Chain reaction. I think my regular team. I'm not doing that. Okay, I don't have access to this. Okay, that's annoying.
Enemy targets detected.
Time for a shot.
Okay, it's gonna be nice, but
I have something for
I'll
you.
get through it.
Fighting is meaningless.
Commencing support. Enemy targets detected.
No one's like
You won't get
weak
away.
enough already.
I have something for you.
Gotta get rid of it.
Commencing support.
Not even yet. Time for an overhaul.
I've no interest in conflict.
Enemy targets detected.
They really are weak on their own. It's not that great, honestly.
Enemy data secured. Netmark
Well.
effective. Time for a good old counterattack.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Well.
Humanity conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The truth of life and death.
Yeah, we'll get rid of it.
You won't get away.
Okay, then no parts only left.
Move carefully.
I have something for you.
Thanks for the support. Enemy data secure. Netmark effective. Time for a good old counterattack.
Just a little something.
Thanks for the support.
Is this
The
enough?
truth of life is
Probably on.
It's but a vision.
Push. Yay.
Fighting is meaningless.
I'll just increase the chance of.
You won't get away.
I'll like fill up these bars.
Naughty child.
It's a boss as well. Seriously?
Move carefully.
Enemy data secure. Network activated. Time for good old counter.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Only delaying stuff.
Time for an overhaul.
I have
The
something
truth
for
of
you.
life in this section is but a vision.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Just a little something.
Thanks for the support.
I've no interest in conflict.
Broken. Fine.
Time for a shot. No.
Time for an overhaul.
Fighting is meaningless. I've no interest in conflict.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Naughty child.
I guess I'm leaving them behind since you can't go back up. Nope. I already have her. Bollocks.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Enemy data secured. Network activated. Time for good old counter.
You won't get away.
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Move carefully.
Time for an overhaul.
You won't get away.
I wouldn't be getting there in time.
You've got a lot. Perhaps you humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Should have been
and
quicker.
I'm no exception.
Going on. Nope, I'm not doing that. Stop.
This song's for you.
Too late to repent.
You won't get away.
Naughty child.
Pretty good crap.
Too late to repent.
Himiko to the side. It's not Himiko. Himiko is Himeko. Like
Enemy data secure.
Himeko.
Net marker activated. Time for good old counter.
Himiko.
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it or rock with it.
The truth of life and death, distinction, is but a vision.
Here to crash the party?
Keep up.
Commencing support.
Time for nap time.
3 characters that don't prioritized. Not really.
Too late to repent.
Enemy.
Song's for you.
Keep up.
It'll be fine. Compare the cube.
Ready for another?
That'll nap.
Too late to repent.
Just a little something.
Heal.
Don't worry about me.
My main team's the only thing that can put up against, because I don't have a character
Enemy data secure.
that is effectively down. Oh, little monster.
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Move carefully.
Commencing support.
Time for an overhaul.
Perhaps you still never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Oh, one of them
and
be
I'm
broken.
no exception.
You won't get away. We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
I have something for you.
Enemy data net
I
marker.
got heals, tags.
Fighting is me. The truth of life is sanctuary, is but a vision.
Enemy two. You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Why don't I just try to blast them to oblivion?
Perhaps you still humanity that conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Naughty child.
Okay, I need those spike things again. And one of these. No. Please, I can get another one of these. I get nothing. Anyway, see ya.